Hello friends, happy Tuesday. Like, what day is it? I don't even know. I'm gonna wait for everyone to get here and then we'll go ahead and get started. So, super fun. I'm gonna do kind of the, I don't know what to call this makeup look. I'm gonna do pink lip, easy eye, full coverage, and then I'm gonna do a live tutorial using my Volume after this. So make sure to stick around Facebook so you see all of that goodness. And then I'm going to go ahead and post the shopping link in the comments. And then let me pin that there. And then if you want the link to my Apple Watch band, just comment Apple Watch. If you want the link to my beads, comment beads in the comments. If you want a link to my rings, just comment rings in the comments, and I'll give you the link with the discount code. My rings are from Lavender Blue. You can find her on Instagram. I am constantly sharing about her. My code is Raya20 for her. My beads, these are by Bombshell Beads. She has so many gorgeous selections on her website. My code for her is Raya25. And then my Apple Watch is from Sparkle Bands, and my code with her is Raya10. So I hope that helped you guys shop for some accessories. I love the way like jewelry just like spruces up an outfit. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and wait for just a few minutes for everyone to get here, and then I'm going to go ahead and get started. So we are going to do a full coverage makeup tutorial using the Liquid Touch Foundation. Yesterday, I used the pressed powder all by its lonesome to show you guys how incredible that coverage was. Don't be afraid. You can always return or exchange with all of the makeup, which is fantastic. And if you guys ever need any help, just comment color match in the comments and I can give you a full recommendation or anything you need. I'm going to switch out this one. I hate this one, like, always leaves bumps in my hair. Awesome. Okay, perfect. I'll be sure to give you guys all of those links. And then if you, again, need to be color matched, just comment color match in the comments and we'll get started. So, I actually washed my makeup brushes, hallelujah, the other day. I recorded, popular demand, I recorded a full how to wash your makeup brushes reel, and I will have that posted on my Instagram this coming week. So make sure to follow me on Instagram. My name there is RayaHope, and the reels are super fun. They're on my main page that has like, when you go to my page on Instagram, RayaHope, you have your feed, and then you have a little box, and that little box is the reels. The next one is IGTVs, which is basically like mini tutorials. They're less than 15 minutes. They can be like anywhere from like 2 minutes to 15. And then there's a bunch of other really fun areas on my Instagram. I was looking at it today, showing a girlfriend like what all you can access on Instagram, and I'm just like blown away at how fun and easy it is. So make sure to follow me there. My name is RayaHope. Make sure you watch the Instagram stories. That's where you're going to see so much content. And how to watch the Instagram stories is head to Instagram, type in RayaHope, and then click on the profile picture, and the stories will begin to play. Make sure you're watching the stories on Instagram. Although they're shared to Facebook, the quality of just the overall video and everything is better on Instagram. So make sure to head over there. All right, so we're going to go ahead and do the Liquid Touch Foundation. I'm going to wear the shade Lace. Before I got on, I shook up my bottle, squeezed the topper really, really well. Now, the reason that you want to do that, especially with the Liquid Touch Foundation, it is a mineral-based foundation, so it has a tendency to like separate if it's just like sitting around for a while. So make sure to shake it up. The more you shake it, the better the coverage. So I'm going to go ahead and use like, I don't know, 2 drops starting out with this. So I'm going to tap this around my face. So what's really amazing about this foundation is it's completely blendable, meaning you can put on a little bit, you can put on a lot of it to achieve whatever coverage you're wanting. So if you want something that's a little bit lighter in coverage, you could start off with a little bit. If you want something that's more full of coverage, you can build on that to achieve that as well. I'm using the shade Lace in it. Another thing that I love about this foundation is it actually has anti-aging ingredients in it, so it's helping you age backwards, similar to the brand new pressed powder. All right, so I'm using the powder concealer brush to apply this. I like going over this first with my powder concealer brush because it just gets it on there fast. Is honestly the best way to describe why I use the brush first. Just gets it on there fast. It's easy to blend down the neck really nicely. I'm wearing the shade Lace. And everything I'm using, all the brushes, all the tools, are all going to be available on my website, RayaHopeBeauty.com is where you can find it. So that was the powder concealer brush. Something else I want to mention, the March special is still happening. So if you haven't seen yet, the March special is any foundation, the liquid, the stick, the spray, the BB Flawless, any foundation, any concealer, any foundation brush, any setting product, whether you want the setting powder or the setting spray. So let's just hold this guy. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then if you do the upgrade, highly recommend, you get the brand new pressed powder and I believe the setting powder. So you get 6 products, which is insane. It's such a good deal. All right, let me set all this down. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit more foundation. So I'm going to show you guys how to really fine tune your makeup look to make it even more fuller coverage. So I'm going to just take it on my finger now and just dot this around my face, just like so. And now, key part is taking the blending bud from Unique. Now this is going to be a very important part because this is going to make your makeup look so much smoother and so much more fuller coverage on your skin. It's going to help to minimize the appearance of pores, minimize the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. It's going to make your makeup just look so smooth. It also is going to be adding moisture into your foundation while you're applying because this is damp. So I rang it underneath the water and squeezed it until no water fell from it, then it was ready to use. How do you upgrade the bundle? So as soon as you click on March Special, it'll automatically ask you if you'd like to upgrade. Hello, hi guys. 6 products, yes. I'm so excited. Upgrade came in the mail today. Yay, I'm so excited for you. It's so good, you guys. 6 products for $154 when normally all of those products would cost you over $200. Almost $250 actually. So it's saving almost $100, which is really crazy to me. So it's 30% savings, which I've been telling you guys, that's my personal discount, which is crazy that they're giving that away. They haven't ever given 30% savings since I've been working with this company for almost 5 years. So that's saying something. Okay, so now for concealer, we're going to go ahead and go in with the Skin Solution Concealer in the shade Organza. This is hands down my favorite concealer I've ever used, not just with Unique, but like ever, ever, ever. It has caffeine infused in it, so it's actually giving you a little facelift, a little eye lift wherever you're applying it. So I'm using the shade Organza, which has pink undertones in it. For myself, I've not too bad dark circles, but I used to have really severe dark circles. And the pink undertone is going to cancel out those blue and purple tones of dark circles. So if you struggle with really heavy set or really dark under eyes, this concealer is going to be your new best friend. I'm using the damp blending bud to apply this in. So again, make sure that it's damp, and then when you buy them, you get a large and a small. So it's perfect for your application. And they're only $17, you guys, the blending buds, and they last for like 2+ years depending on use. So make sure to grab these to apply because like I said, this is really going to be important from getting that really, really soft full coverage. And then look at how just bright my under eyes look. So much brighter, so much tighter. I love this concealer so much. And I love that it's not oily or creasy or cakey or drying. It's so, so good. My favorite between the stick and the liquid. That's so hard. I feel like I use the stick most out of all the foundation options because it's just faster. For the link, Rachel, if you're still having trouble, make sure to head to your web browser and just type in RayaHopeBeauty.com. Let me know if that works. And if you have any other trouble, please reach out to me here on Facebook. I'd be so happy to help get you all set up and get you help you out with whatever issue you're having with it. All right, so now what I'm using is the Touch Behold setting powder, and I'm using a baking technique with this. So it has just like a big, or I took out the mesh plate so I could use it with my big blending bud. And we're just going to tap this all over wherever I have a lot of creasing, wherever I have a blemish. I also use this because this is going to minimize the appearance of pores. It's going to minimize the appearance of really everything. It blurs like a dream, especially if you're using the brand new one, which is called the Prime to Set powder. This has a blurring technology in it, which is really, really great. So the press powder the setting powder I'm using, this one, is good for more oily skin. The new one, the Prime to Set, this one is better for dry skin. What did you apply with your fingers after the foundation? I don't think I used anything with my fingers, but I did the Skin Solution Concealer after the foundation. For dry skin, you're going to want the Prime to Set powder for setting. Now, if you have more dry skin and you don't really want to use a setting powder, what you could use in its place is a press powder to set your areas. Again, for dry skin, you'll want the Prime to Set powder. This guy. If I use lace right now, but I need a darker color, taffeta would be your next shade up. No, not cakey whatsoever. Not at all. Okay, so now we're going to set everywhere. So like I said, if you don't want to use like a setting powder to set your areas, so this is another option for you. What you can do is use the brand new press powder. I'm going to use it in the shade Taffeta. So what's really cool about the new press powder, first off, it has shea butter and vitamin E in it. So it gives you the most glorious, soft coverage. It's not, again, cakey. It's not drying. It is so incredibly soft on the skin. Provides incredible full coverage if you layer it on, or medium coverage if you're applying it like I am. So when you mix the two together, you get like the most gorgeous coverage ever. So I'm going to use the big kabuki brush to apply this. And no, I do not have a clothing store. I am in my closet. What's a darker shade after velour? Taffeta. Just add a little more liquid to set the sponge. Yes. Oh, sorry. I did use my fingers, I guess. I was like, did I use my fingers? And that was just foundation. That was just to kind of like enhance, like add more full coverage. I can't talk today. All right. So that was a brand new press powder. So like I said, has shea butter and vitamin E in it. It's more of a medium coverage rather than a light coverage like the old one. It is so, I don't even know how to describe this. It is so incredibly creamy and silky soft. It's not powdery. It's not drying. It doesn't feel cakey. It doesn't feel like anything is on your skin. There's also UV protectant in it. So it's also helping to protect your skin from the sun. It is so good, you guys. So good. And again, you can get it on sale in the March upgraded special. All right, so now that we have our full, soft, beautiful coverage, now we're going to go ahead and contour. I'm going to use the same exact product, but this is going to be in the shade Chenille. And I'm going to use it on a tapered blusher brush. And I'm going to start from the top of the ear towards the corner of the mouth. And we're just going to dust this into the hollows. Once you kind of see a line form, you're going to swirl over that area. And then around the jawline, you can even take it down the neck, depending on how your makeup's been matching. And then for the forehead, I kind of mark my temples, and then I'll swirl down. So the reason that I like using pressed powder to do my bronzing / contouring is because this is really going to make it just simple and fast and easy, because pressed powder is made to blend. No, it has no cooling effect. No, there's no water release technology like the setting powder. So no to that question. If I wear organza in the old powder, will I still use the organza in the new? Yes, I am still advising you to get the same color in your pressed powder unless you're using it with the little sponge and packing it on. Then I would go down in a shade. Is the new pressed powder a foundation / powder? Yes, it is. All right, so again, now I'm going to show you guys contouring. So contour here versus none at all. You can kind of see how this side looks just thinner. My under eye looks brighter, tighter, more youthful. My cheek looks more plump. It really just warms up your complexion. Again, without making you feel overdone or like you're trying too hard. It simply just gives you that warmth and that bone structure back to your skin so you don't look washed out. You don't look bleh. So it really does a lot. Click a little thumbs up or the little heart emoji if you guys see the difference. Isn't that amazing? All right, so same thing here. Now, I am going to be doing a little giveaway for today's live. So how to enter is all you have to do is follow me on Instagram and tag 5 friends in my most recent post. I'm going to be selecting one person out of those to win a free foundation on me. So make sure to do that. If you don't have an Instagram, best to get one, girl. And again, my name there is RayaHope. So how I know you'll enter is if you go to my Instagram stories and you click through them, I'll see your little picture at the end. So I guess there's a two-part to that. Tag 5 friends in my most recent post on Instagram and watch my Instagram stories today. And I will send one of you lucky ladies a free foundation on me. All right, so now that we've contoured, now we're going to go ahead and use our blush. I'm going to use the shade Sisterly. Tap this on the apple of my cheek, working up to the hairline. Just like so. And this is really going to give us that gorgeous, like, glowy look to our skin. This is also going to be the perfect product to use to give that color back to your skin so you don't look so washed out. A lot of times, even if you're not like a huge blush girl, if you just add a little bit of a color, it just simply gives you that, again, that humanly glow to your skin that you otherwise lack when you're just wearing foundation. So highly recommend. Okay, so this next product is going to be really, really great if you feel like your skin looks really dull. If your makeup, you put on your makeup and you're like, I just feel like I don't shine. This product is for you. So this is called the Touch of the Mode Luminizer. And this is the shade Pearly. And it's just a highlight for your skin. So you're going to take it on any type of fluffy brush. This one is from Sephora. It's a Pro Highlight 98 brush. And we're just going to dust this on the the top part of the cheekbone, bridge tip of the nose, Cupid's bow. You can really go hog wild with this. Christy, for all the colors that I'm using, I actually linked my look already right here. So if you click on this link, it will take you to my looks tab, and that way you can see all the colors. You can literally just add to cart as well. My top is from Pink Lily, which I will be actually doing a try on my Instagram stories for that soon. And my code on Pink Lily is Raya20. And this top comes in, I think, like 8 colors. And I'm wearing a size small. Okay, so now for brows. We're going to do the brow pencil in medium. Such an easy product to use, you guys. It is so fantastic because it's so easy to use, especially if you were new at doing your eyebrows. This is a really great product for applying your brows seamlessly, beautifully, not too heavy, not too light. It just is easy. It has a retractable tip, so you never have to worry about sharpening it. It has a super dainty application, so you get very precise hair-like strokes, so something doesn't look too big. Thank you. I will give you my link to my rings, and my beads are from Bombshell Beads. They do have properties in it. This one is a jade, and then these ones, I forget what the name of those ones are. But my code on Bombshell Beads is Raya25. All right, so now with the other side. So what I do is I follow the tear duct straight up. I kind of mark a little line, and then I'll take it from the top of the corner to the arch. Same thing down here to the arch. Go through the tail and then color in. So once you kind of outline, you just color in. Very, very simple. How long does a pencil last? I feel like mine usually lasts around 4 months, and I use it every single day. A tip to get your brow pencil to last even longer is having a lighter hand. If you're pushing super hard on it, you'll fly through it. If you're using a lighter hand, more of a sketching manner versus like a drawing on manner, it'll last longer. I've only used my eyebrow pencil on a few times and it ran out. So Jen, you're pushing too hard. So you're going to want to make sure that you etch very lightly, almost like you're, that's the best way I could describe it, is etching, like you're scratching essentially, very, very softly. No, the eyeliner is not retractable. You have to sharpen it. I went down in a shade to Taffeta in my pressed powder because that's my true shade, and I was using satin because I didn't have a taffeta. But that just shows you how blendable they are. Okay, so now for eyes. We're going to do our eyeliner in Perfect, which again, this one does feathering. Great word. Thank you. Does sharpen. So this is called the eyeliner in Perfect. Perfect is just the black. And I'm going to apply this on the top and the bottom waterline. Just like this. I love this eyeliner. 1, because it's only $15. 2, because it actually stays put. You don't have to worry about having like raccoon eyes or having it all built up in your tear duct or anything. Yeah, like shading, but just even with shading, sometimes you can have a heavy hand, so just light hands, light pressure. Something that will really help. And then I talk about this with the eyeshadow pencil brushes. If you're holding super close, you're gonna push really, really hard. It's just natural. So pull the pencil, the brush, whatever you're using back. It will ensure that you have more control over what you're using, but also that you're not pushing super hard. Highly recommend to try that out, especially when you're doing your lips, your eyeshadow, your brows. All of those all go into that same, all the way back. Speaking of eyes, we're gonna cheat. So we're gonna go ahead and go in with the same product we contoured with, and I'm just gonna use the fluffy crease brush, and I'm gonna dust this into my crease. This is the oldest trick in the book as far as getting an eye look that looks like you tried, but really it's just bronzer. You'll need a pencil sharpener, and then you just sharpen it like normal, but all of the lip liners and the eyeliners do so. Yay, hi Jan. All right, so we're gonna dust this on. Key part is keeping your eyes open so you actually can see what's happening when you have your eyes open with your eyeshadow. And again, look how far my hand is. It's way in the back. Way in the back. It's gonna be super, super helpful. Because again, it's gonna just apply it lighter and easier. So that was the pressed powder in the shade Chenille, and we just used our fluffy crease brush to blend that out. Now we're gonna go ahead and go in with our dip and draw eyeliner. This eyeliner, I always say this, if you like suck at eyeliner, this is what you need. Look how sharp that point is. It's like a dagger. It's so easy to use. Even if you were terrible at doing eyeliner, you can do this one. It does all the work for you. It's pigmented, so you don't have to be here all day long, and that point tip is just so precise. It's wonderful. I'm just going to line the top of my lashes with that. And look at that, you guys. If I can talk while doing this, you can do this. All right. Same thing on this side. I'm not so much pulling my eye back. I'm just kind of positioning, so just for balance, basically. And then I work in like smaller sections, and then when I get to the outside, I'll open my eye. And then drag back. It's okay if it's not perfect. Our mascara. We'll cover it. But just as close to the lash line as you can. Okay, so that was the dip and draw eyeliner, and I love this eyeliner. One, because it dries like immediately, so you don't have to be worried about it like smudging, smearing, or anything like that. And two, if you did mess up because of how fast it dries, you could take the spoolie side of your brow pencil and very lightly just scratch it off, and it would come right off. So I love that it's easy to fix, especially if you're new at doing your eyeliner like I am. Oh, you're so welcome, Stephanie. I'm so glad your makeup's been looking amazing. All right, so we're going to set our makeup before we do our lashes and our lips. Okay, so I always talk about how important it is with your setting spray. So you should be using your setting spray roughly 3 times during your makeup routine. And you're probably thinking, 3 times? I just use it to set my makeup. What you should be doing is you should be setting your makeup with it. You should also be applying it on your skin before and after you apply primer. It will make such a big difference in how your makeup goes on, how smooth it looks on your skin, how it stays. It's going to be so important to making sure that you do that. So again, that's the Touchable Hold setting spray that we just used. It also is going to add moisture into your foundation, which is going to help it to expand and just look so overall so much much more beautiful, much more natural on your skin. Okay, so now for lashes, we're going to go in with the lash primer first. The lash primer, just like I was talking about primer, it's a crime not to prime. Same goes for your eyelashes. So this is going to add so much hydration to your eyelashes. This is also going to give you so much amazing natural length, meaning that it's gonna like extend your lashes. So if you have really short lashes, this is gonna be a really great product for you. It goes on white because it's a primer. And then you're gonna go immediately in with your Twisted mascara. So in yesterday's live, I had a lot of compliments and questions on how I've gotten my lashes to grow so long. The answer is this combination right here. Lash primer is hydrating my lashes. The Twisted mascara has argan oil, keratin, and biotin infused in it, so it's giving my lashes so much nourishment and hydration while I'm wearing mascara. Many mascaras have a tendency to dry out your lashes, causing them, to break, flake, fall out. This is doing all of the opposite things. This is nourishing them, hydrating them, so it slows down the shed cycle, so your lashes are looking fuller, longer, and helping them to grow longer as well. The last product that I use on my eyelashes is called the Esteem Lash Serum. It's a lash serum growth. You can use it on your eyebrows too. You could use it every single night. It's amazing for sensitive eyes. You apply it on your actual eyelashes and you apply it just on the back side. And the best part is the Esteem Lash Serum is only $24, which is crazy for lash serum. All right, and the other cool part about the Twisted mascara is, look, you hold the silver portion, pull out the top, and you get this teeny tiny little wand, which is amazing for those hard to reach eyelashes and also kind of fine tuning it, as well as the bottom lash line. Twisted mascara is also non-flaking, non-running, non-smudging. I've like straight up gone swimming with this. It's not waterproof, but it is dang water resistant. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and apply this all over. I also use this to kind of like fine tune my lashes too. If I ever feel like I'm like trying to separate one, stop hugging, come here. There we go. All right. Bottom lash line. Okay, there. And then I'm gonna go ahead and top my lashes with the 4D mascara. The 4D mascara is all the zhuzh. It has fibers infused in it, so it's giving you so much volume. Look at the difference. So much volume with your eyelashes. The fibers infused in it as well, so it also is not gonna flake. But if you love dramatic eyelashes like I do, you'll love this combination. Sorry I speak fast. I'm trying to get so much information in these short tutorials. Gotta know everything. All right, so now for lips. We're gonna do a newer lip look. I've never done this, but I had this idea in my head the other day. So we'll see how it looks. We're gonna use the lip liner in the shade Punchy. So we're gonna go in with Punchy, and we're gonna fill in our whole lip with this. So the lip liners are only $15, and they also do not smudge or smear. They're also super dang creamy and really matte without being drying or pulling. Now I'm gonna fill in my lips with this. A trick too is if you had to wear a mask but you still wanted to wear a lip product, say you're like at work and sometimes you do get to take it off, this is a really good lip tutorial to do because it's not going to smudge or smear or come off on your mask because it's a smudge proof like matte lip look. It's a lip liner, so this is a really good trick if you did want some color on your lips but didn't want to worry about the stickiness or the creaminess or anything like that. All right, so we're gonna apply this all over. Such a pretty like light pink. And then now, I'm trying to think how I wanna do this. I wanna do this like pinky lip look. I had this idea in my head. All right, we're gonna try it. So I'm gonna take the shade Flaunty, which is this hot pink color, and I'm gonna take the shade Easy Street. I'm gonna use it on my finger, like this. And I'm gonna tap this on my lip. And the reason that I'm using my finger as opposed to like going straight in with it is because I don't want it to look super, super bright. I want it to look really subtle. Okay. Ooh, that's looking fun. Okay, so now I'm going to go over it with Easy Street. And I'm not pushing hard at all. I'm actually going to use my finger too. Kind of blends it out while I go. Oh, that's so pretty. This is a good idea. Don't you love when things like you have an idea and it works out? Okay, so now I'm going to use the shade Minted. And I'm going to only use this in the center. Oh, pretty. Oh, I love it. So I used 3 colors, but primarily just 2. We did the shade Flaunty, which is the hot pink, and then we did this shade Easy Street, which was the more nude, and then I lined my lips with the lip liner in Punchy. So we did those 3 together to create this kind of like very soft, muted pink. So much fun. I figured a lot of you guys have these colors already, so this is just another way to use them to get like a completely different look than maybe you normally would with it. So that was the whole makeup tutorial, you guys. I hope you enjoyed that. I'm going to be hopping off, clean up my little makeup station, and then I'll come right back on to style my hair, dry it with the La Volume, which is my favorite way to get like super sleek looking, straight, voluminous hair. So I will see you guys in just a little bit for a makeup hair tutorial. And then as a reminder, if you didn't enter yet, make sure to head over that's funny, Mary. Make sure to head over to my Instagram to enter into that giveaway. Again, all you have to do is watch the Instagram stories for the day and tag 5 friends in my most recent Instagram post. So again, my name there is RayaHope, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.